morning, everybody, and welcome back to an edition of the Rising Legend, and Chapter 2, to be precise. I, of course, am the kindness most beloved overlord, Emperor God Extraordinaire, with me I'm joined by the flamboyant flyer, Flutter 98.
Horin, mamo, jiste.
The Crimson, and Fire Security Crimson.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For once, I am stone cold sober for one of these episodes.
Gasp!
Wow.
Our spirit king, Hiiro.
And I can actually say this for once. The king is going to be back.
But is he better than ever? And does he have the habit for making things better?
Oh, that coming.
Oh, no, that's not even a joke. He's going to be better.
Do we need to face facts because our opinions don't matter?
Oh my god, DL, please.
Our goblin-slaying goblin, Sentai. Hi, fan.
Ready to kick ass while looking cute doing it.
Wait, you're a goblin.
What?
You're a goblin. How can you look cute?
I don't know.
And of course, our DM, Markus.
Take 2 up Stone Tooth. So we'll see how it goes. So the best way is not always the most direct way.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Want to fill our viewers of what happened last time?
You want me to recap?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So last time,
Yes. Can anyone hear him?
No.
No, that's weird.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Oh, there we are.
so the thing is where it happened.
What?
There we go.
What?
And that's where we pick. That's where we pick up this time.
We didn't hear a single word from you.
Yeah.
We didn't hear the previously.
Yeah. What I said was.
Oh no.
He's doing this shit on purpose.
Yeah,
He's doing this on purpose.
He is so fucking with
He's
me.
just trolling.
You didn't think your first enemy of this adventure was going to be a troll, did you? Actually, we've got a lot's been going on. If your listeners are really want to catch up, go back to the YouTube channel and go listen to the previous ones.
Yeah.
And while you're there, like, favorite, and subscribe our videos. Yeah, but hashtag cheap plug.
Right. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Beware, Chapter 1 has nothing but opening doors.
Chapter 1 is an open door.
I knew it.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Remember her folks. Oh, so you get us up to 100 subscribers. We'll be ripping a movie. You have your choice. Voice. We're up to 89 stuff. Only you can make it happen. Anyway.
Please don't be nasty.
Yeah, but let's get going here.
Alright.
Let's get down to business.
Alright, throw him off the mountain. Yeet!
Okay. So, you've had your long rest uneventfully in the little clearing, and narratively, the party decides it might be good to go and back to Blasingdale and kind of maybe approach from a different way. So that finds you the next morning after waking up, battered and bruised, but otherwise refreshed. You make your way down the path, the other direction, away from danger, down to the small village of Blasingdale. And it's there you find yourself in the tavern for some food, breakfast, and we begin there. There we go.
You're gonna need a plan B for getting into that place. I didn't expect that much of a
agreed.
resistance at the front door.
Agreed. We were nearly slaughtered last time.
Okay,
I
so
mean-
this maybe
As you are sitting there, over your morning nourishment, a familiar yet somehow different face comes through the door.
Wait,
Oh,
Blair, is that you?
His appearance
Let's
seems
just say-
different.
It's been a while. I will say that. And as he says that, he still has like the robe on from before, but he basically just rips it off in one motion, revealing the new look.
And if our viewers will give me a quick moment, I will show them that new look. Just,
Jesus Christ. Right, Flair, you've only just came back. Keep the cloak on.
Right.
Hey, I got monk garb on now. Don't even start with me.
And just give me a moment, and boom! There we go. Oh, that's what
Why are you
Flair looks
wearing
like.
armor?
That's what
Monks
Flair
don't
looks
need
like.
armor.
Like now. Everybody got that? Good.
Yeah, monks don't need armor. Monks can fight very well in their baby suits. Way better
wanna
in their
at least
baby
wear
suits.
some clothing. Like I don't want to be running around in nothing.
Right.
as Navy lifts his head up from the bar, looks at Flair and goes, "Oh, thank fuck."
Oi, where do you think you're going, Craven? I still owe you some.
As he's already like halfway out the door, fucking, he's like, just hands Flair.
You owe me 50 gold pieces for that night out!
He's out of here. He's gone.
Get back, yeah, you son of a bitch, you still owe me that 50 gold!
No, I don't want to deal with this. I almost died twice because of you fuckers.
At least give me my 50 gold, you bastard!
Basically, this character's going, fuck this shit out of them.
Pretty much.
Literally.
Meanwhile, I'm now touring after the motherfucker, you owe me 50 gold!
Well,
Flair
blacksmith.
just puts his fucking head in his hand. Just goes, "Oh god damn it! What? I left for what? 2 weeks and I missed nothing."
In our defense, hence we chose to approach our objective in a direct fashion that was not optimal, shall we say.
So obviously at this point, are we at like a table or are we at near the bar?
We're probably at a table, Ian.
So obviously Flair like walks up, putting his hands on the table. So you basically tried to make a plan that wasn't really a plan without me being here because apparently I was the only moral compass here.
We had a plan, it backfired because none of us knew Orcish. Apparently.
I mean, see, that's the big problem. You tried to rely on that little raven fuck that just ran away. Yeah, you try to rely on him fully with languages. He only knows how to copy them.
We were not aware of this. As if this was an issue, you perhaps we should have been informed ahead of time.
Well, the thing was though is that like I thought he would have been able to do better than he did, but I mean I was told some things that I mean he was almost down like what in less than a 5-minute time span, like what, once at least.
Twice. But he's a good man when he gets it. He knows how to gather information and do a couple of good kills. He's good for that.
It is clear that our party is not exactly suited for his fight style.
Yeah, I mean, like,
What?
from what I could tell when I first met him back in the day, he was more or less better in, like, in less thinking, more just sneaking, killing kind of thing. Like, he wasn't really thinking a lot of the time.
So, more stealth than up front.
He does literally have a bird brain, if you remember. Meanwhile, Nix has just walked over to the bar, hands over a gold piece, and walks away with like 10 beers.
I do not believe it helped either that he was not exactly trusting of me.
Well, he's had, as I've said, I think I said it before. I got a character. I'm pretty sure I said why he dealt with him before.
He's had
But-
past issues that you'd rather not bring up.
Yeah,
Fair-
but at this point,
fair,
it's less of a secret at this point. He had a run-in with someone very much like you, but a different color set.
One like me.
Yes.
No. Ah! Apologies, I appear to have gotten a headache. Perhaps I do not get much rest. But
You get more rest than a lot of those gears. Headaches are fine. Get some oil in there.
regardless, a party does require trust, and it was not exactly evident that he was willing to trust us.
Well, he trusted me. That was good.
As obviously as Flair had sat down for a minute as he stands back up. Well, good thing I'm back then.
Okay, I've downed all the beers. Time to go to the. I'm going to go to the shop. I'm going to fit myself up with some new gear.
Oh,
As
Nix.
at this
Time
time,
to
as
switch
at
up the
this time-
playstyle a bit.
As at this point, Flair pulls out his original looking quarterstaff. As at this point, it's less of like, it looks less battered and beat than it did, and it actually looks a lot more like. It basically looks a lot more stable and well built than it used to.
I see.
Uh-huh.
I see that in the time past you have not been an idle in honing your skills.
No, I have not, and I've even picked up a few new skills along the way.
I see.
Intriguing.
Perhaps they'll be useful. During our next encounter with those orcs. And in light of that, we should look back on the map to determine if there is a back door. I believe the term is to the fortress.
Nix, by the way, the hand crossbow is 75 gold pieces, and you easily could find one at the weaponsmith. So
Yeah, I was just looking to see how much short bow goes for so I can sell it. Forehand.
Sell it and then spend this gold.
yep. Hold on.
RS.
I can tell you.
Oh,
Go ahead. You guys can continue doing your thing. I just want to.
DM, I have one question.
Yeah, hit me.
With reading a map, would that require me to roll it for survival?
When you guys decide to start going off the path, there will be survival checks. You are correct.
Okay.
Right.
Let's see then. See, going through the front door ended up, bad.
Yeah, it's just for like everyone in the game too. Like Flair, like since he's been around, obviously gathering his own information, he pretty much just pulls out the exact map that we're sitting here on. Like just pulls out like a slightly, it's slightly different, but it's basically the same thing.
So it's 25 gold pieces for a short bow. So you net subtract 50 gold pieces.
So let's see here. So if you guys try to take the front door and that didn't work out.
So
To say that it didn't work out would be an understatement, even given what happened and was the following. Wing A, we were nearly slaughtered by the orcs. B, they outflanked us with hidden archers. Here's B, they had 4 to 5 entrances, and C, most importantly, most of all, they cut off the bridge that would have allowed us to cross.
have you tried taking the long way?
I do not know if we have. No.
Oh,
Well, every dungeon has to have an exit, and every exit is technically an entrance.
But the question is,
Ooh.
where is the exit?
range.
That's where I'm not sure.
So at this point, by the way, at this point, I wasn't sure. I heard, did we say that Navy had left?
Yeah, like
Yes.
maybe had obviously given everything that some of the stuff that he had before.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
So I'm gonna read this again to you guys because this is the if you were to leave the mining town of Blasingdale.
So quick thing.
Yep.
Take away Navy's token. The map went.
I'm sorry.
The map went black for me the second Navy's token disappeared.
Oh, you know why? I don't know why.
Like I can't even see Flair's token either. Like I can't see anything on the map at all. There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
We're good.
All right.
Jesus, this rate we're going to be finding the map more than we are the actual enemies.
So I am moving you guys around here. So when you're ready, I'm gonna read this to you guys.
Okay.
Again, I read to you before, but as you travel north from the mining town of Blasingdale, you pass through brooding pine forests and deep vales. From where you stand now, you catch a sight which is basically right about there where I'm pinging. You're at the kind of the foot of the thing. You catch a sight of a tall, steep hill that rises prominently to a prominent bare knob of rock, and you recognize where that's just north of where the mountain door was that you were at, which is approximately here. All right. A thin spire of smoke rises from some unseen point high in the hill's slopes. You can make out a steep, narrow road or track, which you are very familiar with now, that runs back and forth across the face of the mountain. And there we are at your choice of what to do at this point.
All right. I would say let's follow the road till we get close to the mountain, and then we split off from the road. Because obviously taking the road is a smarter option, but then we can split off when we get close to the mountain.
Okay, about where do you want to? Where do you guys agree? Tell me where you want to actually leave the path.
I'm going to just put my token where I think, just as like a little, a little bit of like a suggestion. I'm thinking about there.
Okay, that would probably be around where you were at with the clearing that you were at before. So you do know there's a potential for orc patrols. Just telling you don't know that, but your party would definitely know because if you think about it, where you did the switchback, where you went to where it cut back into the mountain was probably somewhere around. It was pretty close. It was like around here where it kind of cut back in and you saw the mountain door. So this is probably about where that clearing was in that area. So the party would be aware there is a chance of at least somewhere in that area is the area you would have met up with orc patrols.
As frustrating as it would sound, I suggest we try the steeper route to avoid the possibility of orc patrols.
So you're meaning something more like we head up north more and then cut in sharp.
Mm-hmm. To avoid being seen, of course.
That one could work more.
That is, yeah, yes, I can see that being viable as well.
Agreed.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
So
Aye.
you're basically going to just attempt to travel. Where would be your end point you're trying to get to? Like where? Someone draw me the path you're attempting to take.
All right. So here, let me do.
And you can do that with either freehand is fine, or you can do the, if you look at the third tool down, you've also got polygon line, which will let you draw lines like this, where it's to points. Like you can draw, this is freehand.
Yeah.
You can, if you, oh shit. Sorry, Flare. Sorry, I didn't realize I had you grabbed. I'll put you back. I'll put you back. Put you back and fix you. Giant flare. That's because this doesn't have a
Dynamax flare.
Oh,
All right.
Also, get over here.
How do you delete the lines?
It doesn't matter. Hit points and stuff don't matter on this map anyway. So you got free. So that's what you're gonna do is go in a circle.
No, that was Scotty doing something around with the tool.
yes.
So where are we leaving
But
off the path?
if you do polygon line, see that option on there in the thing, you can do like here to here to here to here to here to here, and it will draw a contiguous line everywhere you click and stop the mouse. So show me where you are attempting to go. What path do you think you're trying to take?
So you want to say probably get off the path right about here?
Like that, and then start cutting
So that was you didn't. I will say, Scotty, you did not see any sign of any patrols this far into the path, for sure.
Right.
So if we cut,
So if you
cut
could
it
probably
here, we
cut
could-
off the path here.
that is a shorter distance from. The only problem is, you can see, it's still a half decent walk to get to that area there.
Is it possible
What do you
that
think,
the area? It's possible the area with smoke might be a back entrance.
Well, you definitely know that there is an area where you saw smoke rising somewhere in this. Yes, in that vicinity, some smoke rising from the from somewhere. You can't. It's very obscured.
Even if it isn't a back entrance, if there's smoke rising from it, it's more than likely being used as a ventilation shaft for a campfire of some kind.
Yeah, so you might want to maybe if we go in that direction, like go close to it, but stick maybe like a good fair distance away so we can maybe see what it is.
There's around about this area here, there's definitely going to be some form of patrol after the trouble we caused on our last visit.
Yeah.
They most likely it would double their patrols.
So maybe something kind of like that, maybe like go around the mountain that way. The second line's the one.
That would definitely avoid. So if I get rid of that one, that would definitely avoid the mountain door. For sure. It's well below and definitely there's so much foliage you're obscured at that point. So
yeah, so I think that'd probably be the better option for us.
okay. All right, so heading towards where the direction you think you believe the smoke would be coming from. All right. So what I need then at this point is your checks to see, because you're going through wooded areas with not a lot of good ability to see where you're going. So I need you guys to pick me a navigator, and I will tell you the role is going to be a survival check.
I'll volunteer.
Okay. Do you have proficiency in survival?
Yes, I do.
All right.
4. What's 4?
Does anyone else?
I do not.
I don't either.
I mean, I have
Yep.
I have a plus. I think I have like a +3 in survival, but like I'm not proficient in it. So.
Then it sounds like Angus might be the one to make the rolls for you.
Cool.
All right. So I need you to make me I'm gonna use Angus's token since he's navigating. That's to represent the party. All right. So I need you to make me a survival check.
On it.
Oh,
All right.
Jesus.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Wow, that's a good one.
And I will say you're fairly confident. Hold on.
Oh boy. I'm expecting one of these to go horribly wrong and we just end up in the wrong path completely.
Yeah.
There is a chance you could be. Okay, so we're gonna say approximately here, and it's getting steeper. You're moving up the path. All right. Make me another check, please.
There you go. Damn.
Nice.
That's not terrible. Damn.
No, not at all.
It's making you a couple of, and you get about here, and you're looking at you're kind of confident that you could probably make your way to where the smoke is, but you're going to have to approach closer because it's just too thick. So you can continue on your path, or you could continue to attempt to get closer to where the smoke is rising.
I think we should keep going towards the smoke. That way we can,
Let's
you
see
know,
what it is.
yeah.
Just in case, I'm going to have Flare use a little bit of his chalk to just mark a little bit of one of the trees we know here, just to remember that tree.
Okay, I will give you actually. In doing that, I will say I'll give you a bonus that I'll just decide in my head if you decide to go back that way on getting lost. All right, so roll me another survival check to attempt to approach where the smoke is.
Oh, fuck!
Wait.
DL, you jinxed.
Jinxed it.
I said no whammies.
You actually didn't.
Oh.
Oh,
But I need
Mm-mm.
everyone in the party to let's see. No, we're good. Let's have everybody make a wisdom. No, you're actively searching. Everyone make me a perception check.
including me.
Everybody. This is you're getting close.
I see nothing.
Woohoo!
All right. Rex sees it. Gear sees it for sure.
I made it
What?
a passive 13, but
Yes,
All
the
right.
smoke is definitely made out of smoke.
So what you notice is you approach this area, you definitely discover the source of the smoke. There's a natural rock chimney, and you see that if you peer down, you see through the smoke. It's a very thin stream of smoke, and it spreads out. But you can see that it is definitely a chimney that leads down somewhere into the caverns below.
Anybody else
are-
wants to put it into?
This could be the back entrance we're looking for.
That it could.
yeah, but it could also just be a separate cavern altogether, though, too.
That is a possibility as well. We're not rolling that out.
We should at least investigate.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, who's up for some spelunky?
I mean, depending on what the
I'll go in.
I could probably resist.
Oh.
Considering my whole, resistance to fire.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Flare can.
We should-
Yeah.
We should
Smoked goblin. Haven't had that since Grandma's last barbecue.
we should investigate but ensure not to breathe through the hail the smoke too much. But I'm sure that for most of you that it is bad for your health.
Smoking kills.
All right, so so investigating. So who's going? Is someone actually going down the thing?
Angus.
I am.
All right. How are you attempting to go down this chimney?
Let's see here.
How far of a drop?
I have a hempen rope.
Okay, so someone definitely would need to
Hold it.
tie it off, or yeah, probably better to tie it off somewhere.
Yeah.
Brandon,
I will-
how much
I
of
will
a
do
job
it.
would be?
The shaft that goes down is definitely longer, especially with the smoke, than you can see.
So it's definitely more than 6.
Yes.
Damn. 'Cause I'm gonna
So
tell
that
you-
means you've got, I believe your hempen rope is 50 feet. So
Yeah.
with giving a liberal 10 feet of it needed to pull it and tie it off somewhere, that gives you you're about half even with and this is not even a knotted rope, so you have at least another you have at least another probably 40 feet between
Okay.
where the end of the rope would be and where you would drop down.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go down.
Okay. I'm gonna move you over here because I'm going to preemptively copy and paste you guys so that I can make sure that I get you on the next map when that happens.
Absolutely safety flare before anything starts going down. I'm pretty sure I do have this prepared. Let me check really fast.
Here's a question: does anyone have any other rope? Because you could definitely tie 2 pieces of rope together.
Let's see.
Yeah,
I
do that.
it
You
looks
all should be able to.
it looks like I have some hempen ropes.
If you picked an explorer's pack, you'll all have it. It's the only pack
Yep.
you should ever pick.
Okay, so you have enough. You have enough to probably tie. Now you won't. It will be if you're all going down. Eventually, it would not be. You'd lose it for now unless you came back and got the rope. But rope's cheap, so just be
Yeah,
aware of
rope.
what you've got. All right. Okay. Angus, as you start approaching, you definitely see that this is it leads to you can avoid it easily because it's when you drop you can definitely swing and avoid where the fire is, that is definitely like a campfire type fire. And there's a smoke ring it's definitely what's coming up, and looks like pots and kettles and stuff in this little cavern space that you're descending into. You don't see any sign of anyone tending it or anything living right now in the area, but the fire is definitely live and active. So someone was here, but currently you don't see anyone in the cavern space. And I can't really until everyone decides to go down, I can't really move you guys on the maps. That's what you see. So you
I'm gonna
can.
climb down.
All right.
Well, you have to pull me back up so I can tell you what I saw.
Yeah.
We're all
Or
we're
you.
all going down, so.
Is I grab the like one part of the rope and kind of give it a good tug.
Yeah,
I
that's
do-
fine.
I do,
Ding ding.
I do not recommend going alone. You should at least be accompanied by a healer.
So who all's going down?
I would assume at this point, what, the rest of us are going down then?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay. You find yourself in, as I described earlier. Can everyone see themselves on the map now?
Hang on. Let me.
Alright, if I can.
I do need to, now that we're here, adjust to make sure you're.
I
AC and hit
see-
points are showing up, right?
So I see something pink. Oh wait. Here. There we go. There we go.
Yep, there, and now I can see it.
Wait, pink. Great decades here.
Anyway, let's see here. So I see.
I
I see
sure
everything.
won.
So this,
Yep.
you see,
There we go. Okay.
everyone good?
Yep.
So you see, like I
there we
said, okay, a large smoky fire crackles in the center of this room. Battered pots and kettles are stacked all over. Clearly, this space serves as a crude kitchen. You feel a distinct draft drawing up the smoke through the hole you just climbed down in the ceiling.
Oh, everyone's cooking. Is it goblin?
They use this nature reserve spot as a kitchen. How rude.
I take away
Okay,
from.
who burnt toast It's impossible to burn toast. Speaking of which, you guys going ahead making toast.
No.
No.
We're
Ding.
not
Butter and,
eating toast.
butter and
This-
toast.
Based on the kitchen.
Yet,
Based on the
Yeah.
cooking equipment, it appears this is something that's used by the orcs.
did you say
Chef.
yeah toast?
Yeah, toast.
Yeah, toast.
Also, as a chef, I am very appalled at these. Where the fuck are the cleaners?
Anyway.
This place is meant to be a sanitary environment. Must clean.
Anyway, I take a whiff of whatever is cooking in the pot.
It looks like just some kind of stew. Obviously wild game. Something that someone has hunted. Someone has hunted and brought back something.
And it's making Angus's mouth water.
Okay.
I'm going to do an investigation taste test to.
Okay. How do I get rid of the accidental polygon
Control
line?
Z. Control Z.
It's
I want to do it.
I got it.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm
So
going
you
to.
go ahead.
I'm going to investigate. Well, just have a taste of what's in the pot, just to see if I can see if it's edible.
It is edible. It tastes like rabbit and probably venison meat. It is kind of pungent, but definitely edible. It just tastes like it was maybe seasoned not for a palate like a human or an elf. Like it's a little more oddly seasoned.
And somebody find the salt. It's very, very bland in my taste. Needs a bit of salt and pepper, and you know what? A wee bit of goblin.
No, we are not putting him in the stew.
No.
All right, guys, where do you want to go from here? You can look around. Pretty much,
We sh-
like I said, there. If you at a cursory glance, it looks like there is pretty much just pots and pans and things to cook. This definitely looks like a rudimentary, like makeshift kitchen.
I'm then going.
They won't expect us this week. Let's try and be stealthy.
Sounds like a plan.
That it does.
Saying that, I'm going to stealth,
Okay.
and once I start going around, I'm going to do a perception hearing to if I can hear any voices or if I can hear footsteps, kind of gauge the enemy presence.
Show me where you're stealthing to. If you'll pull up to where I will say go to about where I'm pinging, and I will first off I will let you go ahead and did you do a perception? Stealth is okay. Do a perception check, please. All right.
Oh.
You definitely hear voices. And
What?
you definitely recognize them because you've heard recently. So I'm going to do a little reveal for you. Because you come up on and you see some crates and things, which fortunately seem to make it fairly easy to hide behind. And you see past the crates as you're stealthing, 3 orcs. You could hear them before you could see them, but they are definitely there. And I will go ahead and tell you, I'll read the description of this room. The walls and floors of this natural cavern have been carefully smoothed. You can discern at least 4 routes. I'll even give you more to that polygon tool. I'll give you a little bit so it will match what we're saying. Oh, that's a drawing. That's not going to help me.
That is the wrong.
No.
Yeah, that's not what I intended to do.
Whoops.
Squiggly.
You see a weird line.
Line
Okay,
piece.
to be
Line
fair,
piece.
the polygon reveal tool is the exact same symbol as the polygon right tool.
This
So
polygon line.
yeah, so damn,
Also,
damn.
nice college humor, Tetris reference deal.
Thou art
All
a
right,
cruel.
so you definitely see four exits from this room that lead off into the darkness. You see some red. No, that's this one. That's the one you're from. Red coals glow from within the southeast passageway. Yeah, that's behind you. And that's what you can see. The floor is covered with sleeping furs, crates, sacks, rubbish. Obviously, there you see three sleeping furs here. You see crates stacked. Fortunately, there's crates and barrels that are kind of giving you a little bit of cover. And that's what you see. And you're pretty confident you have not been noticed. They are just standing around talking
Hmm.
in Orcish.
Okay, just give me a sec.
I doubt anyone can speak.
Even with having him, even having Flair back now, I still think it works. So,
Hmm. I have an idea.
Oh boy.
No. It's actually a good one. Nix, is there anything that you could knock over to sort of startle them or get their attention?
Yeah, but since there's three of them, we might have to do something else before we try catching any of their attention.
Right.
Hear me out. Here's the deal. If they hear something knocked over, at least one of them is going to come over and investigate it. I say.
Yeah, but
I say we use this little kitchen area as a place for an ambush.
However, that might also end up alerting any other orcs that are in the
Yeah,
in
because we
the
don't know if there's any in the area besides them.
general area.
That's all we know right now.
Hmm.
Best not to chance it if we don't have the need to.
How close could I get without having to stealth to try to get up? Like how close could I get without alerting too much?
I would say probably right behind Nyx. That's why I had him go a little further for a stealth roll. Probably get about here. You're not going to have a good visibility. He's close enough he can see kind of line of sight through there. So you'd be a little rough for you to see them from here, but you could definitely move to about where I'm pinging without having to roll stealth.
Yeah. Is there a chance that if I moved to that point that I could maybe with a certain if I moved a certain way that I could see them? Without them seeing me, obviously.
No, not without a stealth check. If you wanted to get a little bit closer, if you wanted to get like here, you probably could, but I would make you roll a stealth roll. You're getting close enough that your footsteps could potentially be heard.
You know
Right.
what? I'm going to attempt this because there's something I want to try.
Okay.
On stealth.
So you're gonna try to go here?
I'm gonna
Oh,
try
I think I know what he's up to.
Okay.
Here. Oh, thank fuck.
All right. Hold on.
So I'll move to there. And I'll
You can move to there because I have to roll. I have to roll against your perception, against your stealth there with the perception. So. All right. Hold on. I'm sneaking that.
That's
GM rolling that. So.
fair.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't notice me. Come on.
All right.
Come on. Don't notice me.
You don't. You can see. Basically, you could really see this one here, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You're not sure. You might be able to catch a glimpse of this one between like the crates and stuff, but definitely the one on the right. And they don't make any move like they've noticed anything at this point.
Okay, so there's a chance they maybe do see us, but they're not doing anything.
If they've seen you, they haven't made any behavior changes that would let you think they have.
Okay.
And you don't see any of them leaving. You don't see any of them moving towards anything. Their conversation did not
It hasn't
seem to
changed.
change. Yeah, even though you can't tell what they're saying.
Obvious. Okay.
Because we are like subtitles.
So here comes me trying something that I think has been tried on us before. So I can generally see like the first and second one, but maybe not the third one.
Yes, you really can't see this one over here. There's just too much crates and barrels and stuff stacked between you from that line for line of sight.
That might actually not be a good idea then, because if two of them randomly drop for any reason at all, he might think something's up. And there's no way I can bend on them seeing me to try to see all three.
You could move a little closer and attempt to stealth if you wanted to do that, which would be right here. But there is a chance you're gonna have to kind of duck down and hide because this one's gonna have a better chance of seeing you. Just because of at that point there's line of sight.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm in the eyesight of him.
May I throw a suggestion?
Mhm.
Since next year has a bow, he could try and stealth kill the one that you're not able to hit.
He will, but he'll be disadvantaged because it would be pretty heavy cover.
Yeah.
Yes.
Heavy cover like this doesn't just hinder them. It also hinders us.
Yeah.
So, okay. Can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I'm gonna have to try to get closer.
All right, you can make a move to here if you want to do that. The one right north of Nick's.
I'll obviously roll the check before I move at all.
That's fine. Well, make the move because if you're doing it, you're committed to the move. Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Well, it looks like I'm kind of changing the plan, but I'm still going with the plan.
Hold on, this orc could still do a bad perception. You never know.
Yeah.
To quote the
Please
Max.
roll.
But he obviously notices you.
Okay.
Now, and it is that time.
Oh boy.
Well, we got to clear this one because that's
Yeah. From
This
last week.
All right, and
all right. Now, once you're seen, hold on, because Angus and Flutter and Gears would not know unless you're making an attempt to yell back at them that you've been spotted.
Well, at this point, there's no point in me. Like, I'm not gonna yell it, but I'm just gonna say loud enough that they can hear it, so we don't.
Okay, you're gonna say it loud enough, so that's okay. This orc has alerted his buddy. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, if there's any other in the area besides that, like beyond where we are, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I thought I clicked my token. Weird.
Woohoo!
What'd you roll?
I got a 10. Apparently I didn't click my token, even though I thought I did.
Click and roll again, and I'll just update your thing.
All right, there we go, and I'll click it again. Thank God I'm going with that 10.
Better than the 1. Is everybody rolled in the order?
Yep, I rolled.
Yeah.
Believe. Okay, so we will.
Okay, we're gonna.
All right. And I believe that means it is Angus's turn first.
Yep. move myself over here.
I would say try to get yourself up towards one of the exits over here, so we can potentially, if they try to leave, block them off.
So where were you at, Angus? So
I was back here.
so that's 5, 10. You don't have rough terrain going through your small. You don't have rough terrain going through them. So that would be another. That would still be 5, 20. You can make it here or here.
Right here.
All right.
We're going after this guy.
As soon as you move there, you hear and see to the south of where you're at. You see an open area with a rough hewn like sapling trunks that are forming a crude barrier across the mouth of this smaller cave. You see a door that has a padlock on it, securing it, and inside you see 2 filthy prisoners in tattered rags crowding close to the door. "Thank Yondala," they say. "We're rescued."
And obviously, like Flair's like, because he can
Oh
probably
god,
like,
Italy.
don't alert anyone else.
Alright. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna be raging.
Okay.
So, wait, did Angus just rush for us both?
It's fine. There's only one arc that goes after him right now, and there's a chance that I can do something with this.
So, yes, you're raging.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with my greatsword.
Which one?
The one that this
I
one.
would
one.
say,
All right.
Yeah,
The
the
one.
one that he's in front of.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Do it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, swing.
Definitely.
Hey! Wait, hold on. What happened with the gift?
We'll have to fix the gifts later.
Yeah.
Fix them out.
Yeah.
Fair.
Oh, nice.
So Angus runs in just screaming,
Leroy
and-
Jenkins!
and just decimates this
Oh.
big orc. This little terror just comes up on this orc that's standing above him and just slices him right through the midsection. Guts come pouring out. He doesn't even have time to really register that anything happened before just drops.
I imagine you see his
That's
tiny
a lot
terror
of
running, they're
modifiers,
laughing until the
yeah.
tiny terror cuts him down, and they're not laughing no more.
Yeah, but well, that's a lot of modifiers to his bloody greatsword.
The one
Plus 1 magic, plus 1 modifier.
Strength, plus the +1, 2 proficiency. The 1 mod is. Let me look at that. That is like a lot. Let me check your sheet just to make sure that was all good, because that is, you're right. That is a
I'll
lot.
be right back, guys.
Sure, that gives me time to check that.
Even if that +1 mod isn't there, that would still be like a 25 or a 20 anyway. So
Yeah, that. Let's see. The greatsword is actually +1 because that was one of the weapons that we had upgraded. So strength +1 and proficiency. So let's see. And he rolled. All right, so strength, which is 4. Strength, which is, hold on, I'm looking at the thing just to be able to check everything. The strength is the +4. 1d20. One, 2 proficiency. What is that 1 mod? +1 mod.
could that be with the because with some of my core stuff, I have like a +3 and stuff.
Yeah, it might be a barbarian thing.
I'm assuming it probably is. That's like the best way to think about that.
Yeah, the sheet looks fine, so I'm gonna assume that's right. The weapon looks correct. So, yeah, I believe that's correct. That nothing about the weapon looks like there's anything that shouldn't be there. Strength +1 plus proficiency. The other plus may be something to deal with the thing 1. Although the damage does not look. The damage actually should be.
Higher or
Actually, now that I think about it, check what one of Angus's abilities. I think he deals extra. He deals like +1 damage to creatures larger than himself or something like that. We want to be.
Yeah, that'd be Fury of the Small.
That's
I
probably
believe.
what.
When you damage a creature attack spell, creature size larger than you can cause attack extra damage equal to your level.
So let's see. I'm level 4.
that should have been a little higher than that, actually.
So,
Well, I think the damage is fine. It's
well, the damage
so-
is the damage is showing 2d6 plus 4. Why is that doing that?
Oh, wait a minute. I know why. Because since I have a great sword, I'm doing it two-handed. Sometimes some weapons, it would either have 1d10 when you're doing it one-handed, or 2. I think like 2d6 when you're doing it two-handed.
you can't in one hand a great axe.
Well,
Great axe is always two-handed. You're thinking of versatile weapons where it's either a
uh,
D6 one-handed and a D10 two-handed, like the longsword.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hold on.
I have never seen a character be able to one-hand a great axe or a great sword, unless that's from Berserk.
No, great sword is 2d6.
See?
A great sword is 2d6. Modifiers are +1 to melee attacks, +1 damage when it's a plus
Right,
sword. So that's the
right.
case for that. So this would, I'm gonna make sure this is set up correctly. 2d6 and plus strength mod. Yeah. So no, that's right. Woo.
Alright.
That great sword's a damage machine. Okay. Yeah. Definitely drops. The orc right above you swings its great axe at you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, ooh.
Oh!
Ooh.
Ooh.
I believe that hits you, and that is you're raging, so you will take 7 points of
Okay.
slashing damage. So
Puts me down. 50 minus 7 would be 53.
you still have more hit points than anyone else in the room, in the area.
Yeah.
So
That's the sad thing.
Get the highest count.
all right, Rex, you will be able to move to get to here is going to be let's see, 5, 10, you get another 10, that's 25. So you could move here, you could move here, you could move here potentially.
I will move to the right of the orc.
Right here.
Right there, yes.
Right there. Okay, perfect. You can definitely get there.
Mm-hmm. And I... What here?
If you're moving up there, if you're potentially that's where you are, then that's fine. But if you're talking about the square next to you, should move over one. That's where you're actually being.
Oh. Alright, so...
I think you are, depends on what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to move in for an attack. That's...
Oh, move in front for attack, then you need to go one over to your left. That's
right.
So you move there. Yep, you're good.
Alright, I'm going to attack with my rapier.
Do it.
Oh!
That is, unfortunately, that is a swing and a miss.
Hey, better, swing better.
I think it's just a regular miss.
Anything else?
No.
Next.
Next. Sorry.
Okay. So from where I am, do I have line of sight on any of the targets?
You would need to move at least to here, and you would have full line of sight because you're just shooting over bedrolls.
Yeah.
So 15 feet to move this, and I have to use 10 feet to get through.
Yep.
Okay, time to use the new toy. Snipey time. If I need to double check something.
Alright. Well, I can't wait to play with something.
Yep. Or a ranged weapon.
That's definitely a hit with the hand crossbow. I'm assuming you're shooting at the guy in front of.
Yeah.
The first set, obviously.
The first one.
Yeah.
That's 18 damage in total. And since
Dang.
I've got two at. Well, Ali's within 5 feet. Sneak attack does prop.
Oh yeah, sneak attack. So yes, 18 points. So that shoots out and 100%
Yes,
just
that's 2.
just
Yep.
kills that guy straight away.
I love how we're getting consecutive one shots at the moment.
So
And
what are you gonna?
because Nick's can.
Yep.
Ends his turn as he's just swinging the hand crossbow between one of these fingers.
Can be done.
And sheaves it back into his wee side holster. I knew
Just
this guy
kind
would come in handy.
spins it kind of cowboy style, and then just puts
Oh,
it
like
back in.
Robocop style.
Okay, gears.
All right.
Good, the cleanup crew.
So, okay. So how far can I move right now?
You could move, so that's 5, 10, 15. You need to go 25. You could move only to about here unless you dashed.
Then let's dash.
You won't be able to attack. You could go and throw a javelin from here, though.
Oh, yeah, that could work. All right,
Yeah,
let's try
that
that.
should be your action.
All right, then let's go. Oh, it's a javelin, and of course you know where I'm aiming.
Of course. The only one that's left alive. The only orc that's left alive,
Here
obviously.
we go.
Now, hey, Gears, roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
Roll a perception.
Okay.
Just roll a perception check for me, Gears, before you do your attack. All right, that is enough. You notice that the one you're about to javelin at looks like they have some about midsection level of his body, of his torso, has what look like relatively fresh, like maybe 1 day old, bandaged up piercing wounds.
Ooh.
And that orc has a longbow instead of a great axe.
Oh.
Which means that he must have been attacked before we entered.
I wonder where we encountered this guy before.
Yeah.
So you may go ahead and roll your javelin attack at this point.
Let's do it.
It's the one that got away.
That is a hit.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
Okay. That's
And he drops.
Oh yeah, that's right. He only had six.
I was hoping to play with the new toy.
Well, roll better next time.
I was just gonna say this. Yeah, knock the fuck out, man.
So at this point, we're out of combat.
Also, can we get some music to go with the current situation?
We can get some dungeon music going at this point. So.
Mm-hmm.
Whilst that's going on,
Thank you.
Next is going to go over to the door and ask, okay, how did you two end up getting trapped in here?
So as you approach, you see there's two. Obviously, they're two humans, and one introduces one introduces her name as Gerardil and Kurana, and I will put that in if you want that. I will put that in local in case anyone wants to note it or remember it.
I also need to actually understand how to say it.
They say, well, we're from a settlement that's a few miles away from Blasingdale, and the orcs have had us captive for a month now. They sent in a ransom demand, but neither one of our families could afford it. So we were just kind of waiting and wondering when the orcs were going to kill us.
Hmm.
Let's see.
No price should have been enough for family that loves you. I know the feeling. My mother didn't like me for a while. But anyway, since we're here, we may as well let you out.
Oh,
As long as you don't backstab. As long as you don't backstab us on the way out. Here's the contract. If you
So
please sign here, we are not liable for anything that happens once you leave these doors. We are only rescuers. Please sign the bottom here, sign here. Make sure you sign the thing to make sure the android does not kill you.
Oh my god. Who do you
So-
think? Oh wait, no.
So there is a padlock on the door. So using your thief tools, I'll need you to do a dexterity check for me to see if you can open the padlock.
One thief skill check, coming right up.
Shoot her! Shoot her! Sorry.
Yeah, you definitely unlock, and the you can definitely open the door. It swings open.
Child's play.
And they're like, we really don't know how to get out of here. Can you help us get out?
Sure.
Like
Oh.
we're not adventurers. We were blindfolded and brought here. We don't know how we even got to this point.
so
Well, the best thing to be is
you were
like,
just
guide them back the way we came, the way we just came in. Have them
Oh,
go.
hold it. If we have them take the same way we entered now, there's no saying they could be saying they won't be attacked by orcs on their way back to the village.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
if we also take them to the dungeon with us, there's a chance that they can be attacked by orcs in the dungeon.
right.
I mean, we do have a map that could at least show them the way back to Blasingdale.
Yeah. Like have
Good,
them,
yeah.
have them go up through that way and show, say this is the way you probably want to take them to get the black blob without any major problems.
I am gonna say from here, from where you guys are at, let's do this because we would have some more polygon reveal stuff. You definitely be able to see down this tunnel. You see there's a tunnel that ends into a because that's the only straightaway tunnel really you've got. Ends in a pair of heavy double doors. And really from there, probably you could see about where this tunnel turns and about where this tunnel turns. So that's kind of where you can see.
So I mean, right now the best chance we have is just having them go back the way we came in through, and just having them take a longer route back to Boston. At least. Because obviously there's a lot less factor than taking them through the dungeon with us.
Oh, by the way, wait, Scotty, question. Have you picked out a gift for your new hand bow?
I only just bought it this session. You think I'd have a gift planned?
No, I just found one. I just made one for you.
Show me later.
I'll DM it to you.
Now can we get on with the mission?
I'm going
Alright,
to at least,
okay.
point.
So have you guys decided on a plan?
Well, let's see. We still have the rope that we used to climb down here, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
the rope is still literally still dangling,
Okay.
all the way down.
I'm actually thinking that if they can climb the rope back up through the way we went,
That's
then they'd be more safer getting out.
But the definitely.
Well, the problem
Rather-
is climbing a rope is significantly harder than climbing down one.
That and also that they don't like, have to watch out for orcs.
Right.
Yeah. So probably at least I guess I'll guide them back in the corner rooms to say like this is the way we came in. You might want to head out the same way that we came.
So over here,
Kind of-
so you bring them back. They look at that rope dangling over, and they're like, how far up is that? You know from climbing down, it's about 80 feet.
Okay, so it's about an 80-foot climb, but I mean, in case of emergency, there is stuff I can do to make that fall. If you would fall, hurt significantly less.
If we fall, though, we're gonna fall right onto this fire.
Okay, I'll put out the fire then.
Okay, so you douse the fire. You've got enough water in a water skin to douse the fire for sure.
Yeah,
Um,
douse the fire and then stay there.
Okay,
All right.
viewers, we're gonna have to hide the bodies in case we're discovered.
okay, so they're like not sure about it, but they're realizing that maybe since you're that's the choice you're giving them. They're going to attempt to climb up the thing. So, so the first one, Jaredil starts climbing up. She makes it 10 feet. She makes it 20 feet.
Okay.
And then she falls down. She loses her grip and falls down 25 feet.
That's 2d6.
For this, I'm just
Full
gonna
damage.
And she hits the ground and immediately hits her head on one of the rocks around the thing and is killed.
Ooh.
The other one backs up and goes, "No, no, no!"
Oh.
We was more
Medic!
We was
She's
more
gone.
This was
prisoners that way.
this was not well thought out.
No,
the
it
thing
wasn't.
though, is that if she would have made
It was the goblin's idea.
Put a feather fall on her before she
That was a good idea.
So do you
It was
want
a
if you
Goblin's
will
idea.
if you want to, you didn't say you were doing that, but if you want to put a feather fall on her, I'll let you retcon it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put feather fall on her. So she
Okay, so take the spell slot off, and she feather falls down instead of dropping. Now,
Hang on. I got a good use for this.
Oh, what I'm going to do though is, since I did get the power onto Flare, I'm gonna
Yeah,
re-
it's
like,
rewind
do it and
time.
just the-
There we go.
get it slot
stop,
back.
hold on. Stop. Everybody's talking. So go ahead, say it again, Hero. What are you gonna do?
Since Flare now has Pearl Power, he's obviously going to tune to it. Basically, it's just going to be the same exact thing that when Navy had it, the exact same word and everything. He's just going to use it so he doesn't actually technically use the slot.
What do you have that does that?
The Pearl Power.
Wait.
Oh, okay, it lets you recover one spell slot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Right. Hey,
Sorry.
Daniel, let's finish one thing before you start talking, please.
That time.
So the Pearl of Power, let me look again what that does.
Here, I can actually just put it in the chat.
Yeah, you could do that for me. That would keep me having to go in the sheet.
Ah, there we go.
You can sure. Okay, so all right, so that's one spell slot you have. Oh God, that got real loud. Hold on one sec. Oh, I may have to lower all these down. Hold on a second, because my dungeon music when it switched tracks got so loud in my ears. So let's bringing them on down. I thought I could do that with the playlist entirely, but apparently not. Okay, so now she's got Featherfall on her. How long does that last?
Let me check.
Duration?
It lasts for. Huh. Oh, it's 1 minute.
Okay, so she's gonna try again, but that is unless you're telling her not to, she'll attempt it again. I will tell you that by the time she gets, if she's close to the top, it's definitely going to be past a minute of her trying to climb.
So even if I were to refresh it, it would still be past.
You could hit her again with it now, but now you'd start burning spell slots. You've recovered one of them.
Yeah, so I'll just have to get ready to potentially catch her if she falls down. Yeah.
Okay, so okay, catching someone that falls 10, 20 feet, you would take the fall damage too, as she falls on you.
I'd rather that than her land on a rock and die like she almost.
Okay. All right. Then we are going to go for it again. I will be totally transparent. I am giving you actually a little bit of a break and making it, rather than a DC 15, saying it's a DC 12. But she, as a commoner, is going to have to make 8 DC 12 rolls.
Oh god!
Wow.
This fails.
So let's just being transparent and putting that in the, that's what's going to have to happen for them both to make it to the top of this thing.
Yeah, what I can do is, if she, I can get ready to catch her, but if she makes it up, then I'll do the same thing. I'll do the same.
All right.
Curveball thing onto the second.
Well, let's just hope she rolls well, because here she goes.
Here we go.
10 feet. Makes it. 20 feet. Makes it. 30 feet. Makes it. Just barely. She struggles. Struggles a little bit. 40 feet. She falls 40 feet down.
Oh shit.
I will say at this point, she's not high enough up. Feather fall does take effect, but it is probably over by the time she softly lands.
So she soft lands, and it's like, oh, thank God.
She can try it again. Here we go. Makes it up.
Oh, wow.
I'll say with that, she makes it 20 feet since it's a crit. 30 feet. And she falls down, and you're going to try to catch her.
Obviously.
All right. Guess what? You will take, catching her, 8 points of damage. I will drop her damage down since she's being caught, but she's still landing on you. So, yeah, she dies.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
They're commoners. They've got very little hit points.
Well, that's
You
really
catch her,
fun.
but the fall is too much. Even hitting your body, she's just dead.
Great. So she went the way of Gwen Stacy.
Gently place her down. Like, God.
Am I allowed to speak now?
Mm-hmm.
What I was trying to say is we could have used the immovable rod to help get them up.
Could work.
Explain to me how that would work.
Let's see. Oh wait, no, it wouldn't work. Fuck.
It wouldn't work. You'd have to.
Yeah.
You'd be climbing the rope with them. Technically, stop the rod, bring it up, stop it, and then bring it back up. You'd have to be climbing up with them the entire way, so it wouldn't have worked anyway.
I mean, there's always option B.
Which is
What's option B?
We leave them in the cell, we clear out the place, and we come back to them once we're done.
Well, she's already dead now. Like, there's
there'd be no reason to do that.
We really should have thought this through.
Yeah, you guys think that through. I'm just going to try and hide these orc bodies. Come on.
I'm going to give him a hand.
To be fair, the DM has told you 3 or 4 times they're basic commoners and they're climbing an 80-foot rope.
I wanted to say something, but I couldn't.
Well, you need to then, and next time ask again, but say after he makes his decision, let me say something, or let me say something before. That would not have helped. Unfortunately, that would not have helped at all. There's not the movable rod's great if you want to put it somewhere and tie a rope to it, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't help them climb 80 feet of rope.
I
Imagine
understand.
imagine how high 80 feet of rope is, guys, and if someone who
Yeah.
was not didn't have any exceptional strength or athletics would try to climb it, how tough that would be.
Got it.
Yeah. So,
All right. I'm helping Nix move the orc bodies into the cell.
okay.
You easily can do that and kind of put them in the back out of view.
Yeah.
Stacking them up, not a problem.
I'm just going to kind of stand them up against the wall, make it look like they're just having a chat.
So at this point, it's just like at this point, I know she's not exactly full on, like, you know, exactly, you know, trusting of me.
Okay.
But still, it's like, okay, at this point, she's
Okay,
like, there's no other way around this.
At this
She's gonna have to come with me.
at
Gonna
this
have to what?
Come with us, like as in follow us.
at this point can Gears walk up and speak his mind about the situation?
You can.
Our apologies for the unfortunate fate of your companion. It was
Oh,
foolhardy.
by the way, just out of character here. If you're gonna send something so I read it, don't put it in Discord. I get enough Discord notices. I would have never noticed that. Put it in local chat.
Understood.
So go ahead, please continue. Roleplay.
Our attempt to have both of you climb was admittedly foolhardy, and for now it is best for you would stay within this cell for your own safety.
I'm going to break a little bit of a DM rule here since you seem to be in a little bit of a bind. Did anyone think about maybe having one of the characters climb up and tie the rope around? Once they're up, tie the rope around somebody and pull her up.
No, I could actually,
that would have worked.
considering
Yeah.
we could still try to get her up with pulling her up instead.
But someone would need to climb the rope, and that's an athletics check. And I know for a fact you've got 2 characters that are strong, and I believe 2 of them actually have athletics proficiencies even.
That would be me.
I believe
Okay.
Gears as well has that.
Yes, I have Peerless Athlete.
All right.
And I also have proficiency in athletics as well. So
Then let's try
Worked.
that instead, because that's probably the better idea here.
So Peerless Athlete, if Gears wanted to climb up, would give him he would have to use his channel divinity, which is the only he can use it once a day. But he could have advantage on all of his strength checks, all of his athletics checks.
I will take that then.
And that's a 10-minute duration.
So Peerless Athlete.
Yep, just remember you've spent your channel divinity for the day, and go ahead and roll to climb up. Go ahead and start rolling me athletic checks. You need to roll 8 of them, and your DC is 12. Definitely, that's good. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that is 5. Yeah.
Mhm.
Could remember with.
Continue. 6. Okay. Keep going. 7. 1 more.
Come on. Oh, come on!
Hold up. I didn't say whether that was a success or failure yet. You could use your inspiration. I would let you re-roll that. But you'll burn your inspiration.
I will take that.
Do it.
Oh, thank
and
God.
you make it.
There we go.
And
Oh.
you make it up top. You can tie the rope around Karana and pull her up.
Well, the thing is, one thing though, deal. First thing, you wanna most likely tie it off on the immovable rock, because that thing is gonna be hard as hell to move.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
It is immovable.
Well, right now you have it tied off to either a tree or something anyway, so the tree's not going anywhere.
Oh,
The rope was already tied off because you all already climbed down it.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna say though, like until she's really close to the top. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna say something about Feather Fall, something like that. That'd be burnt. That at this point, that'd be burning slots, and I should not.
No,
be doing.
you're tying the rope around her,
Oh yeah, true.
so
it's like,
so she's not going anywhere. He's definitely has the strength to pull her up. So we're gonna go ahead and say she is pulled up. And at that point, you won't know much about her because she's gonna be left to her own devices. But Gears can easily, with his strength descending, climb back down. So that's where we're at.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn it, for you.
Hey, batting 500 on saving prisoners.
Yeah.
I mean, that was we probably should have. I probably should have thought about that from the start, but I
Yeah.
was thinking about that.
I was really trying, guys, to give you a hint on how difficult that was going to be.
Meanwhile,
I should have stopped. I should have stopped and said someone climb up.
So
Whoops.
one out of 2 is better than 0 for 2. So
Yeah.
All right. So
next time
above-
we're trying to rescue prisoners, let's not try and be so gung ho.
Right.
So
I'm-
all right. So
I'm just saying a prayer. You more way if I go.
God damn it!
Anyway.
so
You've been
from
blessed
here,
too much.
from here, where you guys want to go?
Well, we got those double doors, so
We'll head back.
We also have up into the
Yeah, we
right.
also there are exits.
yeah. I know. Let's
Exit
split
over
the
there and
party.
up there. So
No, we're not
Not
splitting the party. That usually
No.
ends with death.
I know. I was being wise.
okay.
I mean,
was
I know.
this guy.
I mean, if Scrappy
So-
Doo wants to go off on his own, by all means.
So right now you are in still in the area where you dispatch the orcs, where there's crates and barrels, and, correct, and lots of whatnot.
All right. Rock paper scissors.
Shem. Oh.
Dynamite.
I mean, we only have 3 paths to choose from, so we maybe should go down the one that's closest to where we originally, like, just go around here.
So here.
Yeah, just to check what's around the corner to see.
Okay, you gonna send? Is Nick's gonna be like going ahead scouting there, or what's
I think.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna have to reroll stealth since I broke it during combat.
right?
I'm saying.
You can move up to where the fog of war is, and that's where I'll start revealing.
I'm stealthed. My character thinks he's stealth.
Yep. So you can move up to here, to there, and from there you can see about there.
Oh, the branches off even more. Yay. So, I guess trying to still stay stealth, I'll try and maybe poke my head round this corner here.
Excuse me.
All right, you can move.
Move there.
Yep.
So my head's kind of peeking around here, but I can't. Oh yeah, if I wait to hold. the alt,
Okay.
I can-
Yeah. Roll me a stealth check.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Oh!
Well, you didn't get a whammy.
The second better than the first, so
So you see a from the room you can see there's a it looks like from what you can see a larger chamber. You can see there's stacks of crates and barrels again, and little bundles that crowd this room. You see a what looks like a stone passage to the northwest, and you see what looks like from the stones. You can see a well of some kind.
All right, hearing, perception, just in case if I hear any sounds.
You hear no sounds. I mean, you hear. You don't hear anyone talking or anything, right?
So, I'm going to stealthily move here.
All right. You don't need another stealth roll for that. That's close enough to where you're at. And the fact that there's no one there. So, and you see that you can see further down that passage. And you guys just waiting back here for him to come back and report?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically. That's what we're doing for now, because there's no point in us trying to run.
No,
ahead.
that's why you have a rogue, guys. So that's probably very smart.
Mm-hmm.
From there, you can see a little further down, Nix. You can see about down to here. It looks like there's like more crates and stuff stacked.
Worries me is this area over here. That's what
You
worries
can
me.
see crates.
More crates.
Crates, barrels, bundles.
Crates, and
Okay.
more crates.
Well, that's just crates.
I'm going to move
No.
back to the entrance
No.
here.
It's Crazy Grog's Crate Emporium. Crates, barrels. Our prices are insane.
I guess you could say it's they're great.
Okay, that is good.
Wait, I believe I found a storeroom of some kind. There's a path going down to the south a bit, but
Do you
store.
Do you find other storage solutions barely affordable?
That is fucking terrible, and I love it.
Oh, you know how to have fun here.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
All right.
Does the competition not stack up to what you think it should be?
That's right.
Stop!
Please.
I think you
Oh,
guys
man.
are boxed in.
Oh.
God damn it.
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
Really get back into this now.
The barbarian's gonna go into a store rage. All right, so that's what he comes back and I'm assuming report to what you've seen so far.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm in a storage area of some kind. It looks like a big open space.
I don't know if you could see these or not. I think I put these so you can see. There are doors at the end of this other hallway here, by the way.
Yeah, we can see. We can generally see the ship.
I didn't know if I had cleared enough to see that. It's harder for me to tell when I'm doing Fog of War what I've got completely mapped out. So, all right.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
There was a path leading off to the south a bit, but I didn't venture down that far just in case it did lead to a...
Yeah.
Right.
It also seemed to thin out quite a bit, so I don't know if it's maybe just leading off to a dead end.
You might also want to check out the path to the north of us to see if it loops into that room that you saw to the right. I mean, just to see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one. There you go. It'll pick for me.
Engaging stealth mode.
Alright, here we go.
You can get up to here to here to this before I will make you stealth. So.
Oh!
All right.
Oh, that is a definite.
So.
Yeah, he's good. He's fine.
So you're looking all right, and you can see. Give you a line of sight best I can here. You can see it seems to open up, and you see the edge of guess what? More crates, barrels, bottles.
So looks like our best bet is the exit to the south.
You do see there is a hold on.
Unless
You do see there is a wall and a passage. It's like from here you can see these two. Like there is another wall here, and it looks like there might be a passage up to the right. And on this side, you can see. I'll go ahead and give it to you for there because you can definitely see that it looks like it loops back into the area you were at before.
Okay, so it loops back. That's well, obviously I don't know. I don't technically know that yet.
You don't know yet.
I'm gonna get to about here so I can try and peer over this log into this area. Let's try and map out this whole area with
All right, roll me a
using
stealth.
notes.
Roll me a stealth check, please.
Come on. I rolls.
No, I was no, I was whinies.
But I'm just gonna knock on wood.
Yeah.
Ah!
Ooh.
Yeah, but we don't know yet.
That's what you see.
Alright.
There's a path up there that could possibly lead somewhere. We want to rescue for allies, so
As you're moving back, roll a wisdom check for me, please. Just a straight wisdom.
yeah, I was gonna fix myself because I seem to be stuck in a wall.
Okay. You as you're stealthily walking back, you hear what sounds to be the sounds of a door opening and closing up towards this area.
So up above, up where he was about.
Towards which area?
From this area, you hear a door open. Sounds like a heavy door opening and closing as you're walking away.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay, so it does basically around here and round there do look back around on each other.
Alright.
There's a passageway up to the north. I had a door slamming, so we may have company coming.
Oh boy.
wait.
Would be careful.
Since they do not know about us being here, it gives us the advantage, which we can possibly ambush them.
Yeah, but they know the layout of this place better than us, so who's to know they have it? Who knows to maybe they have the advantage on us? So we'd have to be careful. I wasn't going to venture any further up north without a party, though. I did not want to risk it.
Yeah.
There's only 5 of us and probably hundreds of them.
Exactly.
I'm thinking maybe let's try up north first and see, and just maybe stay a bit back. So if anybody does come out, we can maybe try to.
Seems like a plan.
Alright, then let's do it.
Okay. So I'm gonna be right over here.
So who's gonna be our bait?
If anyone doesn't mind, I'll try it, cause something tells me if they saw a goblin, they probably think that, they'll just underestimate him.
I'd say if we were probably going to ambush and maybe try and be in a larger area, like there's a large open clearing up to the northeast. We could ambush them in, a lot more room to maneuver.
Agreed.
Okay.
Yeah, here's what we'll do. I could maybe stay back in the larger open area. So the second I see them come in, have something prepared to try to do something about if anybody.
Sounds like a plan.
Yes.
DLBot, got any ideas? Since you've been kind of quiet, I'm not trying to stifle you today.
No, I agree with this plan.
So where are you guys gonna go? Tell me what you're doing.
Alright, I have if it'll do that, I'll Flare make his way over to the next, like, kind of next to where the wall is.
Okay.
Like, just
Okay,
close
I
enough
guess
to it that he
I
can
guess
get in there, but he's
So
not too far.
you're. So everyone
Um,
moved where you're trying to go to. So tell me where you're trying to move to, so I have an idea.
I'm moving to over here.
Okay.
That's where I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'm missing.
All right, Flair. I just need you to tell you what's happening because, I need you to make a wisdom check when you get to there.
Alright,
Uh-oh.
scroll down a little bit. Where I was going to. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Okay. As you continue to move and get here, you definitely, because that wisdom check was not enough. When you get to there, you see, and they see
Ah, crap.
two orcs that
First,
are orcs on patrol, and they see you. So right now, what do you want to do when you see the orcs? Because you've got gears down here. Flutter, where did you want to go to start?
uh,
I'm assuming you're not staying in the middle of the room you're in.
I'll follow up.
Gears.
I guess the next.
Okay, you're gonna follow them.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So the only person within earshot of you right now is Gears.
Yeah, obviously, I'm gonna like kind of like because I'm pretty sure I'm close enough to that crate that I can poke my hand behind it and maybe
Nope.
make like a signal if there's sports there or something like that.
Yep. Put yourself back where you were next, because that's where we're gonna start this thing at. So, so you're gonna let him know that you see them.
Like, let him know that there's two orcs, just two orcs like right within shot.
I don't know why she's in. Why she's in the.
I was
She's
gonna-
dead. She dead. She ain't fighting nobody.
She did.
She has
All right.
risen from her grave.
All right. I need at this point. I need Flair and Gears to roll initiative.
Whoa!
Definitely the sounds of a battle after the first round. I will let everyone else roll in after that. So, Badon and
Oh great.
Spladow.
Oh crap!
Oh.
Well, that's just fucking right.
All right. And that's where we're at. So, which orc is that? That's the 21. The one on the bottom. Definitely crosses towards you, swinging that great axe.
Ooh.
10 points
Ooh.
of slashing damage to the dragon, the dragonborn Mizzard.
The misery.
It was either that or wonk. So
I like Wonk more. I like Wonk more. 'Cause it's
all
way
right,
funnier.
to the dragonborn wonk.
Yeah. So.
All right, Gears, it is your turn.
Time
You could
to-
see from your shot, you could see this orc run up and just axe
Well,
axe the wonk a question.
okay. I'm of course going to retaliate,
You can definitely move that far.
and let's swing good old Shatter Spike. And
So hit.
all right, roll for damage.
All right, that's a good hit, but the orc is still standing.
That hit is good because there's something I can do now. Because depending on what I roll, there's a chance that this can actually work really well.
The other orc steps up and is going to attack Gears that came in and did this thing. So here we go. Great axe. That's a miss.
Not so great.
Flare, your turn.
Okay, now I can play around with this. So I would assume, like, since we've known the general thing, just for like, you don't have to actually tell me if I'm right or not. The general hit points is like 16-ish, about.
Maybe.
It's within that general range. I would assume, just not.
You
like, with,
You are allowed to assume anything you want to, but I am definitely not telling you how many hit points they have.
Oh, I know.
Well,
No, I'm not. telling you anything.
We know how much health they have.
No, we don't. As
We don't
players,
know
we
the
are
actual
not meant to
number.
know
They
that
have more
knowledge.
Yeah, that's only the DM.
No.
We killed it outright. Remember?
Well, no, I mean, if you guys can do math on, you have a general idea how much damage they can take because of that. But I just won't give you any specific hit points. But yeah, if you can figure out based on how much damage you've done before, yeah.
They from our past experience with them, I say they have at least 16 to 18 in hit points.
Okay,
And that's what Flair said too. That's what
I mean,
about
what's a
16
hit point?
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna have to go because the other one has lower hit points, so I don't have to hit as high of a range. I am going to attempt. Oh boy, what level can I cast this at? Because I want to make sure I can have this at really good. Okay, go. Okay, I am going to, if it'll come back to my core, please. That would be fantastic. I am going to come on, G, please. Cast sleep at 2nd level.
Roll it. So that is up to yeah. I don't think they get a con save on that, do they?
Don't
check.
believe.
Let me check my
I don't
stuff.
think they do. I think it's just hit point total.
Yeah, it's just hit point total. Yeah.
Yeah. So with that, oh yeah, they are both drop and begin snoozing. Do I have what's a good marker for sleeping? Here, they're asleep. They're
mhm.
Now we need to watch. Now we need to watch how we hit them, because if we hit them, they wake up.
right. So at this point, hearing the sounds of battle, everyone else can roll into the initiative order, the turn order.
Okay.
All right. Oh wait, whoops, I just forgot.
I put a gift on sleep. I guess.
Ooh!
Oh, wait, it's
Wowzers.
Whoa!
Hi.
damn.
Damn.
Right. So let's set up the initiative. So, all right. So with that, what do you want to do, Rex? You can definitely hear something was going on around the corner there.
Can I move up to where they are or near?
You have in dashing. You have a 60% or 60 foot. So you could go. It'd be 20 to get to past these two. So 25 to here. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. You could get to about, drop that, about here dashing.
Okay.
Yes,
So-
it is refreshing.
Also, someone might need to heal me before we try to deal with these orcs in a certain way.
Up to about
Here.
the wall. Yeah.
Where I'm pinging is where you could get to.
Yeah, the wall. Okay, and since I'm not in range to attack, that'll be my turn.
Yes. And well, you had to use your action to dash, so.
Yes.
Let's get everyone around them before we try attacking them.
Yeah, just get in range.
So, so you're aware of what I'm gonna post this in. I'll just do a screen grab and post it. When a creature is asleep, the condition that they are under is called unconscious.
Right.
Unconscious has the following effects, and I'm going to toss this as an image as a link to an image in the local chat. So, a conscious creature is incapacitated, which means they can't move, speak. They're unaware of their surroundings. They're prone, and whatever they're holding, they've dropped. They automatically fail any strength or dexterity saving throws. Attacks against them have advantage, and any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if you're within 5 feet. So any melee attack, basically, or any ranged attack, if you stand above them and shoot a bow,
Yeah.
is going to be that.
Well, I assume that chromatic orb, like if I was right above him, would do the same thing, probably.
Chromatic orb, do they have a save? It's an attack roll, right? Yeah, any attack roll has advantage, and any attack that hits, it says any attack, and the prismatic orb is an attack. So, you actually, if you want to get closer, Angus, on dash, I believe you had, doesn't cost you to go through people. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. You could actually get to here or here if you wanted to. One more space over.
No, obviously don't
Right there.
attack them.
Well, he can't because he had to dash. He had to dash to get there.
Yeah. I'm just putting the war. I'm just putting the
Action.
again. That don't.
Yeah.
don't hit
Okay.
until-
That's it for me.
And Nix, you could actually get to the same spot. You could get down to here, as far as here if you wanted to, with a dash action. And you have a dash as your bonus, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you could actually get to here.
Ah,
It's not my turn yet. I need to wait. Probably over by the time I get there.
right.
All right. He couldn't wake up, so it is Gear's turn.
I'd say let's do some small. Let's at least get me up a little bit hit points wise, because I don't want to wake them up and then be literally 12 hit points trying to hit an orc.
So you want me to use Cure Wounds on you?
That would be fantastic.
All right. Or wait, hold on. What about Lay on Hands?
Lay on hands would work.
Lay on hands would actually get me up to 27. That'd probably be better off, actually.
All right then. Let's make it so.
All right.
Actually, it could get you further because
30 actually.
32 actually. So he could use that.
Last 2 on someone else.
Yeah, and so you've got two available for something later, So 20 points gets you 18 points gets you all the way up.
Oh, there we go.
All right. Orc can't do it. Nix, now it is your turn.
Falling up.
Said you can dash to here.
Actually,
Or you can dash to here. Or you could go or do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, just at least get up over here.
okay, just check. Okay, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait until after. Yeah, that's fine too. If you want to, we can start doing stuff now. We're fine. Let's start.
No, you don't get the crit if you're more than 5 feet away.
So you
Yeah,
might
but
wanna
if I move into 5 feet, I'm rolling with disadvantage with the crossbow. I'm too close to the target.
Actually, no, because the ruling on unconscious specifically says that attack rolls against the creature have advantage. That's because they're not moving, so we won't.
So it'd be a straight roll then.
Yeah, you'd be a straight roll.
Yeah.
It's not durable.
Or you could use a sword. You don't have to use the crossbow.
That's true too.
Rapier, that is with advantage a hit, which means it's a critical hit. So you will roll your damage, and the damage roll is a 1d8. Okay, roll a 1d8 straight as well.
Would that also be plus my modifier, or
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Just-
Crit is just the die roll.
Yeah.
So just 1d8.
Ooh.
Ooh.
He's really hurt bad, and he wakes up.
Uh-oh.
But he looks real hurt, guys. But he is awake, so he would be in, if he survives till his turn, would be in the next turn order.
Of course.
All right. Anything else, Nix?
Use my bonus action to get here. Use my action to attack. I'm done.
All right. Flair.
Well, since he's awake, I'm just gonna waltz over there. Move over there, please. Thank you. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna waste any spells or anything like this with this. I'm just gonna punch just use my unarmed attack.
Do it. That is a miss, unfortunately.
That's
No!
fine. I mean, we got him stuck, so he can't really
Yeah.
get out of the way anyway. So
He's flanked.
All right. Rex. You have enough movement. 10. No, you don't. 10. That'd be 20, 30. Shit. You don't have enough movement to get beside that guy. Unfortunately.
Yeah, but what about
you can shoot him though.
orc? Do I have a bow or not?
I don't think you do.
like I think you might have a bow or something to shoot with. If you don't, then just I'd say move up a little closer.
You don't have a bow. You don't have a bow, and you took elven archery. Elven accuracy, I mean, is the thing.
Yeah.
We need to get you a bow as soon as we get out of here eventually.
Yeah.
Because you need that.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you took elven accuracy as a feat without a bow. That sounds like a missed opportunity there.
Oh no.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, at least move up a little bit. Just
Yeah, but could I also be able to move to the orc that Gears is in front of?
No, because here's the thing. What you've got here is 10 feet of movement here, so 5, 10. It's difficult terrain getting through allies, so that would be another 10 here, another 10, which would land you on Flare. So you can get basically with your movement to get as close as you could get here or here, but that you couldn't get. There's just too many of your allies in this little small choke.
Yeah, I'll just go behind Angus.
Okay. You could hold like an attack if one of them tries to run past you.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I do that actually.
That's a good idea.
I mean, you can say I hold the action, and the triggering event is the orc moving into your hitbox.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Angus.
I heard that one of the orcs woke up.
Yeah, the one that's right below me. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Say again, Hiiro?
The one that you're in front of.
That's the one. You can hit that one, or this one's sleeping. You could definitely move.
I'm gonna hit this one.
Okay, go ahead and do it.
All right.
Let's deal with one at a time. So that way.
I'm gonna also be raging.
You gonna use that second rage out of how many? You only got 3, right?
Correct.
So you're gonna use you gonna burn that second rage?
Actually, I'm gonna save my second rage for a more,
a better opportunity.
Yes, that's definitely it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's just no way.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Whatever you roll, he had 1 hit point left. So dead, and sleeping orc is sleeping.
Yep.
Guess what, Gears? You got a sleeping orc in front of you.
Kick his ass.
All right, then let us smite him with Shatter Spike. God fucking damn it!
Oh, crit fail.
Kind.
Yikes!
The dice gods are not kind with you, DL.
Hey guys,
Well,
I just showed you what happened. You have advantage on a
Oh right.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
sleeping on a unconscious target. That
Oh
is
yeah, advantage.
that
so.
is most definitely a hit. Roll
Oh,
and
nice.
it will be a critical hit. It is dead. Doesn't even need to.
Yeah, baby.
All right, so we are effectively at this point out of combat. It is after 8. We will leave our game right here and pick it
Mhm.
up next week, guys.
Okay.
That was a
Other
lot
than
more. That was a lot more successful than last time.
like
It was.
randomly killing someone you were trying to save, it was a pretty good night.
Oops.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, other than that one oopsie,
Yeah.
it was pretty
It
good.
Anyway.
was. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that's gonna do it for this week's edition of the Rising Legends. It is time for the sign-offs.
I have been your flamboyant flyer, Flutter 98, saying on flyers.
Scotty.
Got it.
Sorry, the mic's going to be out here on the fritz lately, but I've been a Scotsman and I need to hide more orc bodies. Give me a minute or I get the hatchet.
Hiiro.
Oh, I have been curious for King, and besides that major fuck up that I did, having Flare back is definitely the better option for me.
Oh yes.
This has been Sentai Fan 100, and, well, trudge on. I really need to work on my exits.
Mm-hmm.
And I, of course, been a kind of beloved overlord, a little god extraordinaire, DLBot 2016. Running it, not just a passing through a Toku fan. Remember that. And word of wise, people, if your DM's offering you like helpful suggestions, listen to them.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to praise.
Yeah.
What's
No, I was just gonna say my thing, which is
But
Good.
don't forget to
Go ahead.
praise our meme blog god Grota. And of course, ciao. We'll see you all next time for next week's edition of the Rising Legends. And tune in tomorrow for another riff. We will be doing 3 more editions of Movie Madness. It's with Sentai. Hi, because well, we do not have enough stuff for covering a round episode.
In terms of normal news. Anyway.
Yeah.
And of course, our DM says,
I have been your dungeon master, the weaver of lore and fate. The gods fear the power that I wield. The dice are my ally and my enemy, and it is not my job to kill you. It's just one of the perks.
I love that. I love that.
So do I.
Same.
All right, we'll see you all on next week, folks. Take care.
Laters.